Okay, so Captain Marvel is coming out in a couple of days, at least to the time of which I plan to upload this video. And I had some thoughts about it because I've been seeing so many different videos of people complaining about Brie Larson and how much of a big meanie she is on Twitter. Brie Larson apparently is a really mean person. She's hurting so many people's feelings, and apparently she's also hurting the wallets or the box office of her new movie, Captain Marvel. Honestly, I'll be honest with you guys, man. Like, I have no idea what Brie Larson has been saying on Twitter. I don't know how she has been offending so many people, but I keep seeing these videos pop up in my recommendation feed on just how awful Captain Marvel, get it correctly now, is going to be, and just how Brie Larson is just an insufferable human being. But I tried to stay away from all that because, man, honestly, I don't even have a reason for it. I don't care if Brie Larson's a mean person. So the first thing I want to say, before I really get into the nitty gritty here, is I've noticed a lot of people don't want to go see Captain Marvel because Brie Larson is a meanie head. And I don't really think that that is fair. And the reason why I don't think that's fair is because one person does not a movie make. A movie is a production that takes lots and lots of people. And to not support a movie because one person was being a meanie head just doesn't really seem right to me. I mean, not only because I'm an individual that would love to make movies one day or be in movies, I just think because I kind of appreciate the huge amount of work that it goes into making movies. And it's not just because I make YouTube videos, but again, it's because I kind of went to school for the thing, so kind of know a little bit about, now the whole production thing that goes into making movies. I'm just saying, like, I just don't think that it's really fair to criticize an entire whole of a movie or miss out on seeing a movie because the main actress is being a dunderhead on social media. I just don't think it's fair to all the other people and the production team and then the staff and everything else. I really do think that, you should if you don't like Brie Larson, then you should still probably see the movie for all of the amount of hard work and everything else other people have done. Now I'm about to completely contradict myself because I'm going to say this. If you genuinely don't like Captain Marvel, you probably should not go watch the movie. If you genuinely have no interest in the movie, then you should not go and watch the movie. I know some people, you probably get confused. You're probably like, wait a minute, hold on. So I should not watch a movie because one person is mean, but I should watch a movie because one person is mean, but I should not watch a movie because I'm not interested in it? What are you thinking, Zers? Well, to explain, the free market should work as the free market does. If you are not interested in something, then you shouldn't put money into it, and you should show Marvel that you have no interest in Captain Marvel if you don't have interest in it. Done. If you really don't like Captain Marvel, and you really think that's going to be an awful movie, don't go see it. But to boycott the movie because Brie Larson is a feminist asshole, I don't know. I just don't think that that's right or fair to all the other people that are not being dicks on social media. So now that I have spent, maybe 3 or 5 minutes talking about that, let's actually talk about what I want to talk about. And that is, the trailers for Captain Marvel are awful. Like, they're really, really, really bad. And I want to say one thing first before I really get into it. Maybe a second thing, because I already said the one thing first. And that is what I want to say, is that a lot of people have complained about Brie Larson's acting over what we have seen in the trailer, and to be honest, I can understand why you would think that this shit looks really wooden and kind of disinterested, but I do have to say that may not necessarily be her fault. Sometimes some directors will ask actors to act in ways that an actor themselves may not even want to do, but I mean, considering that it's our jobs, we have to do it because that's what we get paid to do, you know what I'm saying? So Brie, I don't really know if her wooden acting is a reflection of how bad she is as an actor. I don't think that should be a reflection on her entirely, but maybe sometimes it is. It all kind of really depends, but I do think that because the movie itself hasn't been released yet, we don't really know how well she's going to be. What we do know, however, is that the trailers are not very good as far as really showing what this movie is gonna be about. At least the original trailers weren't, and I wouldn't go as far as to say I was disinterested, but I certainly was not hooked on it. The story does not really seem to be all that complex, excuse me, or I mean, not even saying that most of the Marvel movies have been incredibly deep introspective tales, but at the very least they did catch your interest and you did kind of want to see what was going on with them. I think about Civil War, all the Captain America movies. I know a lot of people weren't really fans of Captain America the First Avenger, but Winter Soldier definitely made you want to be interested in the Winter Soldier and see what was. I mean, the trailers for that movie were fantastic, especially the moment where like Cap like throws the shield and then Bucky just catches it. Like those kinds of moments that catch you in a trailer, you know, even in Civil War when they're all running at each other, or better yet, when Spider-Man flips on the truck and it's like, hey everyone, like those catch-all moments that make you want to like dip your hands into the film are not really presented in the Captain Marvel trailers. There aren't very many like catch-out or stand-out moments that you're like, well, damn, I really want to see what's going to happen next. Instead, a huge portion of the marketing for Captain Marvel is to highlight the fact that she is a woman. And honestly, I don't know who the hell the advertisers think they're trying to market this movie to, because I'm sitting here like, what, you guys think I've never seen a woman with superpowers before? I've never seen a strong woman before? What like I never saw Xena, the warrior princess, before? Like come on, like I've never caught an episode of Kim Possible apparently. Oh, Captain Marvel is this great, wonderful woman. What, because Starfire from Teen Titans has never been a thing. I've never seen Starfire before. This is just so new and beautiful and exciting. Raven, what even is a raven? What is that? Supposed to be some kind of turtle? Raven from Starfire? That's not even a thing, guys. Like, what? I've never seen the Pink Power Ranger before. Never have I ever seen a woman with superpowers. Like, come on. Like the marketing for this movie saying that Captain Marvel is this great, powerful female superhero, and it's like, yeah, cool. What, like, who are you trying to sell this bullcrap to? Like, we've never seen a strong woman before on a movie screen. I don't really think that the advertisers were really considering the fact that most of the people who are into nerd culture have kind of already seen women with superpowers before. Maybe, 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 you know? Like, I have to wonder, what the hell were they thinking? Like, why did they think that Captain Marvel was, like, special in this regard? I mean, those were all of the female Howard super, strong women with acrobatic skills and powers I thought of at the top of my head. But if I wanted to keep going, I just thought of Aqua from Kingdom Hearts, right? From the Kingdom Hearts series. I mean, if I really want to sit down and like genuinely think about like strong women with superpowers that are not only in TV shows and whatnot, I could probably come up with a lot. There is Chitara from the Thundercats. Again, another one that was just off mid-dome. It's like, guys, Captain Marvel's a woman. You gotta give me a little more than the fact that she has a vagina if I'm gonna be interested in this. I mean, the story looks kinda, I don't know, like kind of Green Lantern-ish. I saw that there were some people who were having a complaint about this, about the Space Corps that were going around being space police. And some people, I remember one of the writers, there's an article with it where she or he said they rewrote Captain Marvel's origin stories because they felt it was a little Green Lantern-ish. Actually, honestly, it really isn't. It's actually like Miss Marvel's original story is actually pretty far removed from Green Lantern, like so far removed. However, the trailers from the movie does make it look like Captain Marvel in the Marvel Cinematic Universe is a part of some kind of space corps. It does look like that, but again, I at this point in time I haven't seen the movie. That's just what the trailers have shown us. So I can see. So for what I've seen, it does feel a little Green Lantern-ish. space police going around doing space police things, and that can be pretty interesting episodic stories, I guess. But as far as really highlighting and showing us why Captain Marvel is so special, I think the trailers have really failed to do so. The trailers have only really highlighted that Captain Marvel is a woman, but they haven't really reflected what makes her an interesting character. And the truth of the matter is, even I couldn't really tell you what makes Captain Marvel so great or so fantastic as a superhero. And it's not just because, like, I've never sat down and read a Captain Marvel story, but I have for a long time before she was Captain Marvel. Like, Miss Marvel was always in the background, so I know, like, her story. I know, like, how she became a thing, and she was kind of always there with the Avengers and a lot of comic books I read, but I never read, like, any Miss Marvel stuff, so I really couldn't tell you much about the character. I really couldn't tell you what's accurate or really inaccurate in her portrayal when this movie comes up. And I really do think that, honestly, this movie is a bit of a missed opportunity if they fail to really diversify and show us why Captain Marvel is such a good hero. They really could have done that with a character that is that's not really so much obscure, but definitely is not very popular, which you saw what they did. Well, some people, I saw what they did with the Guardians of the Galaxy, how, again, they were a pretty obscure group in the back of the minds of a lot of comic book fans, and now they're on their third movie that's coming out in one of these years. The point being that instead of, I think the trailers really missed the mark here. I think the advertisers really have missed the mark here in trying to show us a strong, empowered woman. I think a lot of people have definitely gotten tired of that BS, mostly because it's totally unnecessary. If you want to make a strong female character, make a strong female character. That's all you really have to do. Make her interesting. Give her her own struggles in life. Make her grow and force her to have to reevaluate her life decisions and become better. Honestly, I was just thinking, there is one female character from a TV show called The Magicians that I love, and she's Margot. Maybe one day I might make a whole video just talking about how awesome of a character Margot from The Magicians is. But I mean, like, that's what you just have to just make a character good. And a lot of movie, like, writers, a lot of these production companies just seem to forget that people, audiences, will love to give you money for stuff that they enjoy. Just make a good movie. That's all we are asking for. That's all we ever needed. Make a good movie. Don't try to show us, oh, hey, she's so special and cool because she's a woman and she can fly and has powers. Once again, I've never seen Star Sapphire from the DC universe. I mean, come on, dude. I've never seen this shit before. It's just, we've had enough of this stuff. Give us good characters, and that's all we need. We don't need anything more. Even if the woman has the ability to shoot lasers out of her hands, people are gonna give you money to go watch it because she's an enjoyable person and she's funny or hilarious or she's kind or she's great or whatever. So I hope you guys enjoyed today's video, and if you did, man, go and click the like button, and shoot, go and click that subscribe button. Comment in the comment box below. As always, you guys have yourselves a great day. I'll see you cool cats soon. Adios. Adios.